For the first time in years, WRC has no favorite. And historically, seasons like this almost never end the way fans expect. The 2026 World Rally Championship is about to be an absolute war. Kalle Rovanperä, the youngest double world champion in WRC history, just walked away from the sport. Toyota's dynasty suddenly has a massive hole. Hyundai's bringing back their most experienced lineup in years. And Sébastien Ogier, at 41 years old, is still out here cherry-picking rallies and making everyone look slow. But here's the thing most people don't realize. The driver who wins the 2026 championship probably isn't who you think it is. See, 2026 isn't just another WRC season. The calendar's expanded to 14 rounds, spanning everything from the frozen roads of Sweden to the desert dunes of Saudi Arabia. We've got new rallies, returning legends, and a completely reshuffled driver market. And with Rovanperä gone, this is the most wide-open title fight we've seen in years. No dominant champion, no clear favorite, just pure, unfiltered chaos across 3 manufacturers, all desperate to prove they're the best. So, in this video, I'm breaking down every single driver who has a legitimate shot at the 2026 WRC title. We're talking about their strengths, their weaknesses, what they need to do to win, and most importantly, who's actually going to come out on top when the dust settles in Saudi Arabia next November. The Toyota Gazoo Racing lineup. Let's start with the team that's dominated WRC for the past few years. Toyota Gazoo Racing. They've won the manufacturer's championship multiple times. They've got the most reliable car on the grid, and even without Rovanperä, they've still got the deepest driver lineup in the sport. Elfyn Evans, the consistency machine. First up, Elfyn Evans. And if I'm being honest, this is his championship to lose. Evans is the definition of a steady hand. He's been with Toyota since 2020, he's finished second in the championship twice, and he's got 10 career wins under his belt. The guy doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't bin it into a tree. He doesn't overdrive. He just shows up, puts in clean runs, and collects podiums like they're going out of style. In 2025, Evans was Toyota's most consistent performer. While everyone else was crashing or having mechanical issues, Evans was there, quietly racking up points. And that's exactly what wins championships in modern WRC. Here's why Evans is my pick for the title. He's getting a full season. Unlike Ogier, who's only doing 10 rounds, Evans will be at every single rally. That means more opportunities to score points, more chances to capitalize when others make mistakes, and most importantly, no gaps in his championship campaign. The only question mark is whether he can actually close. Evans has been the bridesmaid twice. Can he finally be the bride? We're about to find out. Sébastien Ogier, the part-time legend. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Sébastien Ogier, 8-time world champion, 62 career wins, arguably the greatest rally driver of all time. And at 41 years old, he's still faster than drivers half his age. But here's the catch. Ogier is only doing 10 rallies in 2026. He's cherry-picking the events he knows he can win. Monte Carlo, he's won it 8 times. Sweden, he's a snowmaster. Croatia, smooth asphalt right in his wheelhouse. When Ogier shows up, he wins. Or at the very least, he's on the podium. His podium rate is absurd. Even in a part-time schedule, he's going to rack up massive points. The problem is simple. Can you win a championship when you're skipping 4 rallies? Probably not, but can Ogier finish top 3 and remind everyone he's still the best? Absolutely. If Ogier somehow pulls off the title with a part-time schedule, it would be the most legendary championship run in WRC history. Don't bet on it, but don't count him out either. By the way, I'm going to be posting a lot here, so it would mean a lot if you subscribed and dropped a like for the algorithm. Oliver Solberg, the young gun. Here's where it gets interesting. Oliver Solberg. Solberg's getting his first full Rally 1 campaign with Toyota in 2026, and this kid has serious potential. His dad, Petter Solberg, won the World Championship in 2003. Oliver's been tearing it up in WRC 2, and now he's getting the big break. The question is, can he adapt quickly enough? Rally 1 cars are monsters. They're hybrid, they're complicated, and they punish mistakes brutally. Solberg's going to have a learning curve. But if he can get up to speed by mid-season, he could absolutely steal a rally win or 2. I'm not saying Solberg wins the championship in 2026, but if he scores a surprise podium or even a win, that's going to shake up the entire title fight. And that's exactly what makes him dangerous. Takamoto Katsuta and Sami Pajari, the supporting cast. Toyota's also got Takamoto Katsuta and Sami Pajari in the mix, but let's be real, they're not title contenders. Katsuta's been with Toyota for years and he's solid, but he's not championship material. Pajari's even younger than Solberg and still learning the ropes. These guys will score points, they'll help Toyota in the Manufacturers' Championship, but they're not winning the driver's title. Moving on. The Hyundai Motorsport lineup. Now let's talk about Hyundai. They've been the bridesmaid to Toyota's bride for years, but in 2026, they're coming in with a veteran lineup that's hungry for redemption. Thierry Neuville, the veteran leader. Thierry Neuville is Hyundai's team leader, and honestly, he's been waiting for this moment his entire career. Neuville's been in WRC since 2013. He's got 20 career wins. He's finished second in the championship 5 times. 5 times. The guy is the ultimate nearly man. He's fast, he's aggressive, and he's desperate to finally get that world championship. In 2026, Neuville's got everything he needs. Hyundai's car is competitive, he's got a full season, and with Rovanperä gone, the path to the title is clearer than ever. The problem? Neuville has a tendency to overdrive when the pressure's on. He'll be leading a rally, push too hard, and suddenly he's in a ditch. If he can keep his aggression in check and drive smart, he's absolutely a title contender. But that's a big if. Adrien Fourmaux, the rising star. Adrien Fourmaux is the most underrated driver in this entire championship fight. Fourmaux spent years at M Sport, showing flashes of brilliance but never quite breaking through. Now he's at Hyundai, with a full factory program, and he's ready to prove he belongs at the top. In 2025, Fourmaux had serious momentum. He was consistently in the top 5. He was pushing for podiums, and he looked like a driver on the verge of his first win. 2026 is the year he gets it. I'm calling it now. Fourmaux will win his first WRC rally in 2026. And once he gets that first win, the floodgates are going to open. Can he win the championship? Probably not. But can he finish top 5 and establish himself as a future champion? Absolutely. Grégoire Munster, the wildcard. Hyundai's also got Grégoire Munster in a third car for select rallies, but he's not a title contender. He's there to score manufacturers' points and gain experience. That's it. The M Sport Ford situation. And then there's M Sport Ford, the smallest team, the tightest budget, and the biggest underdogs. M Sport hasn't announced their full 2026 lineup yet, but historically, they've been the team where young drivers prove themselves before moving to the big manufacturers. They're not winning the championship, but they'll absolutely steal a podium or two when the conditions are right. The dark horse scenario. Here's the thing about WRC. It's not like Formula 1 where the best car wins every time. Rallying is chaos. One wrong pace note, one patch of ice, one mechanical failure, and your championship is over. That means the 2026 title could come down to who makes the fewest mistakes, not who's the fastest. And that's why Evans is my pick. He's the most consistent, he's got the full season, and he's got the best car. But if I'm being honest, the dark horse in this whole thing is Fourmaux. If Hyundai nails the car development and Fourmaux keeps his momentum from 2025, he could absolutely shock everyone. The calendar factor. Let's talk about the 2026 calendar because it's going to play a massive role in who wins this thing. We've got 14 rounds. That's a lot of rallies, and they're spread across every surface imaginable. Snow, gravel, asphalt, and even desert sand in Saudi Arabia. The driver who wins the championship is going to be the one who can adapt to every surface. Evans is great on gravel and snow. Ogier dominates on asphalt. Neuville's fast everywhere but inconsistent. Fourmaux is still figuring out his strengths. And here's the kicker. Safari Rally Kenya is on the calendar. That rally is an absolute car destroyer. It's rough, it's unpredictable, and it's where championships are lost. Whoever survives Kenya with a good points haul is going to have a massive advantage. The Manufacturers' Championship. Now, I've been talking about the Drivers' Championship, but let's not forget about the Manufacturers' Championship because that's where the real money is. Toyota's got the deepest lineup. 5 drivers who can all score points. That's a huge advantage. Even if Evans doesn't win the driver's title, Toyota's probably winning the Manufacturers' Championship. Hyundai's got 2 strong drivers in Neuville and Fourmaux, but their third car is a rotation. That's going to hurt them in the manufacturer's standings. M Sport? They're just trying to survive. The prediction. Alright, let's get to the prediction. Who's actually winning the 2026 WRC Championship? Here's my top 5. Number 5, Oliver Solberg. He's not winning the title, but he's going to surprise people. Expect at least 1 podium, maybe even a win if the stars align. Number 4, Sébastien Ogier. Even with a part-time schedule, Ogier is going to rack up wins. He'll probably finish top 3 in the championship, and he'll remind everyone why he's an 8-time world champion. Number 3, Thierry Neuville. Neuville's got the speed, he's got the experience, but he's also got the tendency to overdrive. He'll be in the title fight until the final few rounds, but I think he'll fall just short, again. Number 2, Adrien Fourmaux. This is the breakout year. Fourmaux's going to win his first rally, he's going to be consistently on the podium, and he's going to establish himself as a future champion. But 2026, he's not quite there yet. Number 1, Elfyn Evans. This is his year. Evans has been the bridesmaid twice, but in 2026, he's finally getting the championship. He's got the full season, he's got the best car, and most importantly, he's got the consistency. While everyone else is crashing or having bad luck, Evans is going to be there, quietly collecting points and building an unbeatable lead. Mark my words, Elfyn Evans is your 2026 WRC World Champion. But here's the thing about rally, I could be completely wrong. That's what makes it so good. One crash, one mechanical failure, one moment of brilliance, and the entire championship gets flipped on its head. So, if you want to see how this all plays out, make sure you're subscribed because I'm going to be covering the 2026 WRC season all year long. We're talking rally breakdowns, championship updates, and all the chaos that comes with it. And if you enjoyed this video, check out this one right here, where I break down the full 2026 WRC calendar and explain which rallies are going to decide the championship. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next rally.